Thank you for joining me today. I'm here to introduce to you B427, the Postgraduate Certificate in Financial Planning at George Brown College. This is a postgraduate certificate. If you are intending to take this program full-time, it would take you 8 months, and it will bolster your career in the areas of financial services, financial planning, investments, and insurance. The overview of the program is first and foremost, and then we're going to discuss what B427 can do for you. What courses will you take, and what would your next steps be, and how you can contact us. B427 is a postgraduate certificate designed for those with a career in financial planning or investments. It's also a great gateway into the financial services industry. It is a program where you will learn everything that there is to need to know about personal financial planning and lead you to many industry certifications. This program may appear to be new, but it leverages over 2 decades of success. Its predecessor, B407, was an in-class version of this program. However, as times change, we have determined we must change too. And we have brought this program with a relatively flexible online delivery methodology. We changed from in-class to online to attract graduates from colleges and universities from far and wide. And of course, to accommodate working professionals who are looking for a high quality education as they are working and trying to progress their careers. The one thing that we would not change is the fact that our program is instructor-led. We are absolutely proud of our high quality and many and professional faculty who can share real life stories and help you with the curriculum along the way. With the real life stories, our faculty will bring the curriculum to life. This program is much, much more than just reading a textbook. In fact, you will find that the way this program is delivered is both time efficient and very interesting. We have established 1 hour of activities that you would do on your own time before you enter our classroom. And then we will leverage the learning that occurred in that pre-work session or pre-work activities with 2 hours where we will bring that knowledge to life and apply it to real life scenarios, group work, all online. Another great attribute of our program is that it is absolutely cost efficient. 2 semesters, in which case that would take, if you were doing this program on a full-time basis, that would be 8 months, is currently about $4,500. That is for 11 courses. And I am quite confident that that is one of the most cost-efficient packages of courses in the industry. What can B427 do for you? In order to be admitted to this program, you need a degree or a diploma to enter. It is an 8-month program if it is done on a full-time basis. That would be 6 courses per semester, in which case that would require you to attend on Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, and Saturday mornings. This is just launching in September 2025, and for our first outset, we will be offering 2 classes on Tuesday afternoon and early and into the evening, Thursdays and Saturdays. You can also, as a domestic student, choose to take these courses on a part-time basis. And of course, myself or my co-coordinator, Tracy Britt, will be happy to help you plan the appropriate order of courses to take. What industry opportunities does B427 give you? Well, the Canadian Securities course, the content for that is covered in our Canadian Investments course. We know that in 2020 that CIRO will be changing the provider of their securities course, and we are working very hard to ensure that we meet all of those new requirements. If you were interested in life insurance licensing, we have a life insurance course or an insurance course which will teach you everything you need to know to pursue your LLQP. The QAFP and CFP as offered by FP Canada. This program meets the core and advanced curriculum for FP Canada's purposes. So for the QAFP, you would just need the core curriculum. For the CFP, you need the core curriculum and the advanced curriculum. B427 is approved for both the core and advanced curriculum. Many of our students say, is there a co-op term? We have never ever had a co-op term in our B427 or in our B407 program because it's not necessary. Our employers are anxious to hire our graduates right on a full-time basis. They are not as interested in investing in you for a 4-month co-op term, but we have a very high employment rate upon graduation. In order to get the actual certificate, every course is required. And if you should take your course on a full-time basis, be careful about dropping courses because it could impact your pathway. But we are always here to help you along the way. We absolutely recognize that not every student who will come into B427 can handle a full course load, especially if they are working full-time. And so we can map out a pathway for you. However, if you are willing to work on a full-time basis in this program, in 8 months, we will take you from the very beginning of the financial planning world to ready to write the CFP exam. And if you should never ever enter our field of financial planning, you will be able to do financial planning for yourself, your family, and your friends. It will serve you for a lifetime. Here's a little snapshot of the courses that you will take in B427. We teach you everything that you need to know. So some students come to us and say, Carolyn, my degree was totally unrelated to business or finance. However, I am interested in financial planning or financial services. Notice we teach you the very basic from Math 4001, which is Math of Finance and Investments, personal financial planning. We start right at the beginning in order to teach you, and right from the beginning to the point where you are taking advanced financial planning, and by the end of this program, completing personal financial plans. The School of Business at George Brown College is very proud of this program, but I encourage you to follow us on social media. The Center for Business has its own LinkedIn and our own Instagram, and you will see success stories and updates about these programs along the way. Most of all, I want you to take time to reach out to us. If you should have questions, my name is Carolyn Follis, and my co-coordinator of B427 is Tracy Britt. We would be happy to answer any questions that you might have. You will find that this is a great opportunity, a great program that will help you bring the curriculum to life. It is instructor-led and an engaging program, and most of all, it will serve you very well in the industry. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to hearing from you or even, and hopefully seeing you really soon.